2010 GMC Canyon 5-cylinder 3700. Failed the emission test because the monitors weren't set. And the reason why it failed in the monitor set, we had to put a new battery. Well, if you change the batteries, you erase everything, all the settings in your computer, and yet got to drive it to set the monitors. We took this vehicle back about 2-3 times. The monitors weren't completely set; it had to be driven more. Okay, now here's an idea. Have a mechanic, if you got to change a new battery out, because the batteries last, if you're lucky, 5 years. Okay, you get the new battery. Okay, set it next to it. Get this one all ready to come out. Take some wire, or take some a battery tender or trickle charger. Hook it to the battery cables. Okay, have a friend help you. Take the cables off while the battery charger is still hooked up and charging. It'll keep the power to the computer. Then when you connect the new battery in, tighten it all up, unhook the battery charger. Okay, that may keep you from going through that problem, having to reset the monitors. This vehicle belongs to a girl, and if you do a lot of stop and go driving, like in the city, put a bottle of this in there every 4 months and go driving on the freeway for about an hour. You know, a 100-mile trip on a freeway. This will clean the carbon off your valves and clean out your fuel injectors and, you know, burn off the carbon off the pistons and help clean up the spark plugs. So add a bottle of Tetron fuel injector cleaner every 4 months. Some say every so many miles, but I think every 4 months is fine. If you do a lot of freeway driving, that should be fine. Stop and go city driving, that's what kills your motor, kills your catalytic converter. You never take a road trip early in the morning when the car's stone cold. Go down to the donut shop, shut it off, get back in your car, start it up, drive home, shut it off. That's bad for the catalytic converter because it's not completely warmed up. The raw fuel and everything is still smoldering inside that semi-warm cat, so you're plugging up your catalytic converter. So it's best let them warm up. And like I said, the reason why the monitors weren't set. Now you go down to Lowe's, you buy one of these, model 87702, but made by Craftsman. Okay. See the three yellow lights, green, yellow, and red. Okay, it has a lot of little displays that show up on the screen, a bunch of little circles. If none of those are blinking, the monitors are completed. But if one's blinking, it means the monitor is not completed. So these are good to have. Okay. Even if you don't work on cars, in case your friend does work on cars, you got one. They can do a tune-up on your car and see whatever you need, like an EGR valve or O2 sensor. Okay, or idle air control. Okay. Alright, anyhow. Yeah, he also checks your ABS brakes. This is the one to get, you can. They may got some better than that. But you get a cheaper code reader for maybe $65, but for $130, I think this one costs. It's a lot better tool. You can leave it hooked up, drive down the road, and all the little black circles that are flashing as the monitor sets for each one of those little black circles, that black circle will stop flashing. Just keep driving until they all stop flashing. Now, if you got something wrong with your car, need spark plugs or bad O2 sensor, it may not complete the cycle, or if you got a bad EGR valve, it may not complete the cycle of that monitor until you replace the new part. Don't erase your car codes if you got to check engine light, okay? Find out what it is, replace the part, install it, go for a drive, probably within 200 miles, your computer will shut that check engine light off by itself. Okay, this way you don't have to do the drive cycle for all the monitors. I think there's like 8 monitors you got to check out. Alright, thank you. Bye-bye. Just going to help you guys out. And any good smog shop, or if you got a friend, maybe you can go AutoZone, they could, if you place the battery, they could check it before they do the test, see if the drive cycle has been completed and all the monitors are set. Anyhow, like I said, every 4 months, put a bottle of this stuff in there to clean your fuel injectors and clean up the carbon around your valves and burn off your piston and all that stuff. Alright, bye.